What's up, boys? You know what time it is? It is time for our Week 6 recap. Crazy week. That's what I keep preaching. Keep setting your stuff, brother. Keep doing it. Do not stop. We had a complete shift in our standings this week. Top 4 teams go down. Let's get into it. First, we got up your boy, the Commish versus Dylan. Buffering blitz here. Let's check this out. Coming in with 118. Dylan rocking the 83. Looks like he had this running back go for 1, which is crazy. So he had on the bench. Sam Darnold with 20. Hollywood Brown with 20. Worthy with 10. So not much maybe that could have been done on the run it back front, but definitely could have made it a game. I, of course, had Jaden Daniels and Josh Jacobs combined for plus 50. That's insane. Tight end 1.2. By the way, tight end on my bench 1.5. Wayne Dale going for 20. He's done that before. It's just so inconsistent. Getting the win here. And then, of course, I had Justin Jefferson on a bye week, but we get him back this week for a matchup with Blake, so looking forward to that, pal. Next, we have one that was very close and ended up not being the case for a few reasons here. But I think going into Monday Night Football, let's see, we had the Bears in Atlanta, so he had literally, I think, 3 or 4. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 players playing, 4 players playing, because Washington also played. And then Aaron had, I think, the 1 in DeAndre Swift. So it was a sort of a question of what would happen there. Adunze goes for 5, Caleb goes for 20. Washington running back goes for 5. And Kyle Pitts, in major Kyle Pitts fashion, goes for 4.8. And then, of course, DeAndre Swift goes for 25.5, and that's all she wrote. So Aaron, dropping over almost 150 again. One of the highest scorers. I think he's 3rd in points for, and is now 5th in the standings. So good job, Aaron. Keep that going. Next, we have Ryan Die for Life and Gucci Mane coverage, and Mr. Jake Detweiler only dropping 68, almost a double point spread here. Herbert 20, Bijan 20, AJ Brown and Travis 14, Tucker for 12, David Montgomery for 8. It's a pretty solid performance from all the way around, dropping that 122 there. And then, man, what is going on? I think he picked up Haskins on a trade, and it turned out the other guy got more carries, but he's technically listed 3rd on their depth chart. So I'm not sure what happened there. He was the good bet beforehand. Didn't quite work out. Calvin with 2 points. Travion 4. Breece Hall 5. You just hate to see it. Dak is putting up some numbers. So if I were you, we'd be working Dak, maybe even Trevor. Pick which one you want, and working a trade to get you some running backs, some receivers, some something, and keep that boy going. So I believe Jake is solid. We'll check out the standings in a sec. All right, next we have the Water Boy and the Mighty Mahomo, Dale and Alex, in a very, very tight game. And as you can tell from the thumbnail and title, Deebo, man. Deebo just sitting on 5 points. At one point in the game, it was the end of the game. He only needed like 1 more catch to make this 3-point gap. 1 or 2 more short catches to make it go. And then, of course, Washington fumbles and all this stuff happened. So, very tight window here. Fortunately for Dale, we saw that Kincaid was out like 45 minutes before the game started. and I don't think it lets you change if it's within 30 minutes. So he was not able to swap in the tight end Dawson Knox before that happened, so that would have been an 8-point spread. And so going into this, the Bills defense and Kincaid were, I think, combined projected like 13 or so. He gets 1 point out of those. And of course, Dobbins with a nothing burger. Colts, down around 1. And then, of course, Deebo on a Monday night, just not doing it. Not doing it. I'm going to skip that one and save it for last. Next, we have Will and Drew. Will going down here. And I just want to point out the trade, the infamous trade. Quinshawn for 3.6, Zay for 8.6. And then, Amon-Ra didn't even go for 12, so don't shoot the messenger. It wouldn't have been that different even with Amon-Ra on his team. Drew dropping 117, Will dropping 78. Mahomes, of course, does this year when I don't have him. He picked up the correct Chargers running back in Mr. Vidal, whatever you say his name, 22.8, which is wild. Puka got hurt. I don't know anything else about that, but that could be humongous. Sutton only going for 2. Yeah, so that's that. And then Drew moving to 3rd in the rankings, in the standings. We'll see how that goes. Next, we have the kickoff, baby. The kickoff, baby. Was really looking forward to this. These two were essentially tied. They were 0.02 points apart before the Monday night games, where we had Mr. Matt Prater and Mr. Matt Gay on the field to decide this one literally. They were only 0.02 points apart. Buffalo, man. What in the world? Not sure what happened there. Wild turn of events. Prater only dropping 2, Gay dropping 7, giving Eric the 5-point victory here. Doesn't change too much with these standings, but it could make a bigger deal later, and that's just what I want to point out here. Let's go to these standings, see what we got, because we have a rather large shift in that middle of the pack area. We had the top 4 teams lose. So Alex lost, Blake lost, Grayson lost, and Will lost. They were all top 4 in the league, and now we have a shift here. We've got Alex still pretty secure in the number 1 spot with only that 1 loss. Then we have 3 teams that are 1 game behind in Blake, Drew, and Dale. And then we have a wide range of 3-3 teams here. Now that that's all said and done, we still got the 1-5ers, but hey man, like I said, don't give up. I was down here last week. I'm up here this week. I'm trending up. Keep doing it. Do not stop. And we'll see how this goes. I do want to check out the points for, because Mr. Sergeant Soldiers, the clear number 1 there, just drops enormous points every week. Aaron is catching him, so we've got kind of a big separation here in the top teams in as far as points being scored. But as you can see, the differentiator there for him and the difference in him not being up here in this 1-2 position is the 770 points against, which is just an obscene number. I'm coming in at 4 there. And then if we see points against the top teams, Will is just getting doo-dooed on. Aaron, like we mentioned, is 2nd. And then Blake, most points for, 2nd most points against. Favor ain't fair, as we always say. We'll get into our week 7 matchups here on Thursday. Let's keep it going, boys. Don't stop. Don't give up. These can change at any minute. We'll keep doing these videos. And keep an eye out for maybe a potential watch party soon. That Monday night game this week might be one we do. We'll see. We'll check it out. But enjoying this. Love doing it. Let's keep it going. And we'll see you next time. Thanks.